What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video, and it's the same day, but in this segment we're going to be reviewing the 2023 Porsche 911 Carrera in a beautiful what looks to be Nardo gray. This is my favorite car company, Porsche. I can't express how much I love Porsches. They are like quite literally my favorite car of all time, and I've never even driven one. So today we actually get to find out if it really is my favorite car company of all time. Although one car doesn't really judge its book by its cover, but one will definitely make it kind of better. But anyway, we're gonna kind of get into this car. This thing is just nuts. Sounds amazing. We got sport mode, sport plus, individual, wet mode, which is interesting, and normal. A lot of modes in this thing. It's super sick. The interior is even more stunning than the exterior. But first, we're gonna go around the exterior, kind of take a look, and then we're gonna hop inside, and then you know the rest. So let's go do it. Not like the most aggressive Porsche 911 that's out there. By the way, the Ford Bronco right there. But like it has that, like, especially the 992s, like these, have that really sleek, like wide body look. I mean, just look how it slopes down. That's a huge fender if you really think about it. I mean, that's insanity. I like the aggression to it. I think they added a little bit more aggression than the 991s. I think these have a little bit more of that character that you would want out of a car that, you know, especially if you're not going to buy the GT2 RS or GT3 or GT3 RS. I think it has that pop that you've been wanting and that you've been looking for. And I don't know, I really like the little vents in the corner here. I think that's pretty. I love the new taillights. I like the way it slopes from the hatch down. I think that is just absolutely amazing. I will say this car is very small, very, very tiny. And when you go inside, yeah, I hover over it. I honestly think this car is smaller than the Supra. But when you get inside, it's not like the Supra. It actually has a little bit more space on the inside. So this is a 911 Carrera. Obviously, it's not the base 911, but it is the, I think, second model, I believe. And then I think it's the Carrera 4S and then the Targa. And then you go into a lot of the other sub 911 models because there's so many of them. But this car is a 3.0 liter H6 by Porsche with a DCT Porsche transmission, and it has 379 horsepower and 18 city, 24 highway, which, believe it or not, for a 400 horsepower car is not bad. Without further ado, we are going to drive this thing because I'm never driven a Porsche before, and I'm like a kid in a candy store, and I cannot wait to drive this thing. I'm super excited. But yeah, you can kind of see the speed display and everything. I think that's beautiful. Porsche is just the best with everything. I mean, the cockpit view, everything you get, I feel super centered to the steering wheel. I mean, this feels like, I mean, I'm ready to race this thing, and it's not even a GT3. So I'm very, very excited to get behind the wheel of this thing, and without further ado, boys, that's exactly what we're gonna do. One thing I didn't do before is I didn't put the sport exhaust on. I had it off when I was doing the initial. As you can tell, the tone change. So I put it back on. I just did some revs in it and it pops. Which just, you know me with pops, I'm obsessed with it. It sounds amazing. Oh my God, this thing is gonna be fun. My car has similar power to this. I mean, it's not a 6-cylinder, so my car is not gonna produce, you know, oh my God, it's so aggressive. Oh my God. This is, I knew I was gonna love this. It's got the same transmission as the GTI. I knew I was gonna love it. I knew I haven't even really driven it yet. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. Woo! Yes, this is, see, this is why I love Porsche. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I was gonna love it. Yep. Oh, the pops are so good. Oh my God. Oh, look, a window's in a normal spot today. Oh, I cannot wait to put this thing in sequential, but I do it for you guys. I drive it in normal and drive too, because I want to be respectful to everybody who doesn't drive it in sequential, because I know there's probably a lot of you guys out there that doesn't. So I do it in drive, which honestly, if I own this car, I'd probably drive it in drive sometimes too. I don't need to drive it in sequential every minute. But how could you not want to, though? Oh boy. All right, that's it. I'm throwing it in manual mode. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Woo, I was not expecting that. I don't know why. It's so quick. Now I just want to drive a GT4 RS or a GT2 or a GT3 and just kind of see what it's like. Holy cow, I have new notifications. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Woo! Ah, that's way faster than the Supra, let me tell you. Oh, I wasn't even full throttle. Sometimes you're a kid in a candy store. Whether you've driven this car or not, you know how exciting this car is. Yeah, God damn it, man. I think like the worst part is I'm gonna get in the GTI after and it's gonna feel wicked slow. Like I think that's the worst part about it. Is I'm gonna get in the GTI and it's gonna feel like crap. I'm running low on fuel. What do I have? Please check range. They really not put gas in this thing? I got 50 miles of range. Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna waste it, but wow. I think what helps is the paddle shifters feel so good and the car shifts so quick. So like when you speak about German engineering and you talk about the essential things to add, it's that. Holy cow. Jeez, wow. It sounds so good. So this is one of those cars that you're supposed to drive like this too. It's nice because it's an in-between car, so you can drive it and relax, but you can also drive it in sequential and have fun. So yeah, this isn't the sport, this isn't the race mode, the race version, this isn't the GT2 or GT3 or 4 RS. It's pretty crystal clear that you can drive pretty normal in this car if you wish to, or you can pretty much drive as aggressive as you want to. Oh yeah, this is probably the best car I've ever driven in my life. Oh my God. I don't want to use all the gas, but like this is the best car I've ever driven in my life so far. So I'm gonna put this in comparison for you guys. So about 6 months ago, I drove the BMW M4 Competition. That was the car I drove 6 months ago. And that car had 503 horsepower, allegedly. And it was insane. It's a, you know, I mean, the BMWs are amazing as they are, but that car had a twin turbo V6 twin turbo inline 6. And the car was fast, but it didn't feel like this. The difference with this car and that car is this car feels so much more aggressive and it has 100 horsepower less. That's the difference between those two cars. So when I speak highly of Porsche, and even though I've never driven it, it's hard for me to give a definitive answer on how they really drive. Now that I'm actually in it and I'm driving it and I'm seeing the comparison between a BMW and a Porsche, I now know how much better a Porsche is. Now don't get me wrong, I am a BMW fanboy and I do love BMW. But at the same time, this thing is so incredibly smooth. I just, for 400 horsepower, I don't think I've ever been thrown back so much in my entire life. Oh, it's so quick. Oh my God, it doesn't get old. The downshifts. Not to mention that the brakes are super responsive. Wow. So let's see. We're in sport. I don't need wet. Let's put it in normal and just drive normal. And see how it sounds, or feels, and sounds. Still sounds good regardless. It's an incredible car to drive. We're just naturally driving in and drive. Oh, it's so quick. I'd be getting gas every day in this thing. That's how ridiculous this thing is. I'd be getting gas every single day in this thing. No word to a lie. I'd be getting gas every day. Same jolt, yeah. Awesome. All right, one last pull before we bring it back. Oh. So we're gonna be more careful up this thing because we're not in the Bronco. But we are gonna bring it up here because we gotta get some photos of her. God, this thing is so sexy. It sounds so good. Now I can just only imagine like what a GT2 RS or whatever sounds like, because 400 horsepower I knew it was gonna be fast, but damn, I didn't know it was gonna be that. I didn't know it was gonna be that. I did not know it was gonna be that. Yeah, that's the best car I've ever driven, easily. That is the best car. Not only does it look sexy, but it feels great. Handles amazing. Obviously, Porsche's the best handling car in the world. Sounds insane. Pleasure to drive. Thank you so much to Porsche Norwell, and shout out to Max. Thank you so much. It's currently his birthday today, so happy birthday to you, Max. Thank you once again for allowing me to drive all the cars at Porsche. I appreciate you more than you know, and I thank you so much for this. This is amazing. If you guys want this car, or even the Ford Bronco, because that is still here, make sure to contact Porsche Norwell in Norwell, Massachusetts, and make sure to talk to Max and also talk to Jimmy. Jimmy's a great guy too. They will help you out and assist you in finding a beautiful Porsche or a used Ford or a Toyota Supra. Whatever you want, they have. Turbo sound though. Damn. That turbo sound is nuts. I just pinched my hand in the door. That freaking hurt. I also forgot to put the spoiler up originally. I just put the spoiler up. The car sounds just perfect. The turbo spool is just, you hear it in YouTube videos and you see it everywhere else, but I've never heard it in person. That's why when I heard it in the car, I had that reaction. It's just insane. Just the fact that I even got to drive this car was just an absolute honor. It's amazing. You guys need to go out and you need to test drive this thing. You need to drive it. I'm telling you, don't even worry about a GT3 or a GT2. Just get into a Porsche 911. This thing is insane. I'm telling you, it's all the hype and everything more. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And turn the bell on so you get notifications whenever Real Speed posts videos. Oh my God, that was amazing. I need to take a breath. That was crazy. I gotta take some photos of the thing, put it back in the lot, and I gotta head home. But boys, thank you so much once again for watching today's video. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Peace out.